Hi everyone, and welcome back to Tarot for You 444. It's so lovely to have you with me today. I'm going to shuffle the cards now, and I'm just doing audio because um, Mercury retrograde was really fun. So we'll just do audio today and maybe come back and do some actual you know, live footage later when we don't all look like we've been to I don't know, where did we go? It's hard to know what exactly happened in that period. um so anyway, I'll leave that one with you to decide on how you felt during this current Mercury retrograde. So, here in Australia we've finished it now, thankfully. And hopefully you've, you know, come through some barriers, or, gotten yourself, some clarity on some issues, or perhaps even, let go of people, places and things that no longer serve you, because that, during Mercury retrograde, people can come back from the past and, you know, it's kind of like a test in a way. Do you really want to let this back in again? Do you really want to go there with that particular, scenario? So I'm shuffling the cards now for Divine Masculine because I feel like he wants to say something to us now, for this particular collective. So remember, if this doesn't resonate with you today, it just means that, this isn't your time in the journey as yet. This will be a timeless reading, so I'm, not really putting a date stamp on it as such. So when you come across this video, I'm sure that it's going to resonate for you at that time. And if not, it just means that it's, it's possibly already happened in your past, or possibly coming, in your future. So, so it's lovely to have you here. We're going to see what he's thinking, feeling, and doing, and then we're going to see any secrets that are going on. So let's take a look now. I'm just using the Rider-Waite deck here to have a look at thinking, feeling, and doing. Okay, so the overall energy before we get into those spaces is that, he was a little bit off balance recently, perhaps in terms of money, or even, balancing the chakras or balancing the emotions. But I'm feeling more like it's a bit of a money energy here. But that's, a past energy, and he's working towards, fixing that, because it's been a bit of an emotional thing for him, because he wanted to perhaps manifest a little bit more than usual. Okay, so let's look at the thinking space now. So he's been thinking for a very long time, Divine Feminine, that he really wants to come in and offer you as much love as possible. I see that, it's possible that he may have already asked you, to get engaged, or he may want to celebrate his love with you, in an intimate way. He has felt, sorry, we're in the thinking space, so let me just rephrase that. So he is thinking that, without you, how would he get through his everyday life, Divine Feminine? How would he navigate the challenges that he's had to face without this love? And that's a very beautiful space of thought that he's in right now. So the feeling space here is, he's had to be defensive. He's felt like, in his 3D or physical life, he's had to be defensive. Someone may have even had to give him an apology recently, or he feels as though, maybe he wants to offer an apology to someone, or some love to someone that's lacking in love. So I don't know, maybe for some divine masculines in this collective, you know, they were a little bit standoffish because of what's going on in their 3D life, you know, the stress of that. And then, you know, they don't necessarily want to not talk, but sometimes they're just exhausted and they feel as though they just need to relax and chill and just do some self-care, which, you know, Mercury retrograde time is all about self-care and love and making sure that you just can get through that time, because, you know, the energy is a very stuck energy. It doesn't flow as well as it normally might, you know, when Mercury isn't in retrograde. And then, of course, you've got, you know, all the karmic people coming back and, you know, maybe trying to argue or, you know, being annoying in some way, shape or form, or I don't know, people go, it's like having a full moon for a long time. That's kind of what you could say Mercury retrograde's like. And then on top of that, you know, you sort of have this dark night of the soul where you think that you're going to come undone at the same time. So it's really challenging. So he's he's feeling like, you know, someone in his life probably needs to offer him an apology. They've maybe come across and done some yuck stuff. That's what I'm getting here. So in the action space now, he's coming out of the energy of, you know, I can't talk to you a lot because I'm sort of guarding myself. You know, because he's been so busy with other things, you know, some divine masculines, not all of them, of course, but some of them have really had to just say, look, I can't talk right now. I'm trying to work towards, you know, my goals here, my goals that I'm passionate about, including, you know, monetary goals. And so I'm trying to transform my life so that I can come into you or come in for you. And, you know, here we actually have, you know, the death card, the transformation card, the phoenix rising out of the ashes card, you know, where you've gone through hell. Not literally hell, but it's kind of like that. You know, it feels like everything's been so stressful, and then you kind of come out the other side and you're reborn again, and you've learned a lot of lessons. So let's just see what his love message is for you, Divine Feminine. This is a really good reading because it means that he's learned a lot during this retrograde period, and he's, you know, he's actually thinking he wants to come in with an offer of love, perhaps even engagement. Because, yeah, he's really very much in love here. And for some divine masculines who were with other karmic partners, so people, places or things, they're getting rid of those people, places and things in their life that no longer serve them at this time. And that's very exciting, because when you do that, when you say no to things that don't serve you, you allow the fresh energy in, which is very important so that you can manifest, you know, positivity rather than negativity. Okay, so the love messages we have here are, number one is, do you even realize how amazing you are to me? Then we have, I'm sorry if I ever contributed to the suffering of your heart. Okay, so maybe, you know, he had to go away for a little bit of time, like we said before. You know, he had some things to deal with. And then the next one is beautiful, and it says, please don't doubt my love for you. It's the only thing I'm sure of. And I'm going to say that again because that's really beautiful. Please don't doubt my love for you. It's the only thing I'm sure of. And then we've got the next one that says, you are the best thing that happened to me in a long time. Wow. They're so positive messages. So we're going to just see what he's not telling you right now that can help Divine Feminine navigate, you know, the relationship a little bit better if she's not, you know, intuitively understanding what's going on with Divine Masculine at this time. So I'm just shuffling the I call it my secret deck. But, you know, it's the deck that will tell us what perhaps he needs now. So there we go. We're ready to go. Okay. So, wow. If he hasn't told you, Divine Feminine, he thinks that you are the Empress, you know, a goddess, a very caring and devoted woman, perhaps even a mother. The card is also associated with the springtime. So for some, that might mean that he's coming in the spring. And for some, it means that, you know, he may want to make love to you. He may want to even have babies with you. You know, he sees you as a goddess, as an empress, as a princess, which is such beautiful energy. Okay, so what he's not telling you that perhaps you need to know is that recently he has felt like he hasn't got enough to give you, Divine Feminine. He feels as if he really, really, really wants to give you, you know, more in terms of, you know, monetary abundance, perhaps, you know, but he's having a hard time with money at the moment, like we said at the get-go of the reading. So what he's doing now is he's building his wealth. His hard work is about to pay off. His plans are going to come to fruition, and, you know, he's really planning how he's going to move forward, you know, in a physical way, to come to Divine Feminine. So this is a really beautiful energy. You know, he's had a lot of options in the past. He's had a lot of, you know, ideas that he could possibly do, but now he knows that this love for Divine Feminine is secure. He knows that this is the path he wants to take. He doesn't want to go the easy way. He doesn't want to just be comfortable anymore in where he was. He understands that if he just works a little bit harder, that success will come his way. And if he stands in this beautiful new rebirthing energy, that it'll be the end of hard times, and that, you know, all of this hard work and you know, manifesting by staying in the higher frequency will bring a total feeling of contentment eventually, with this wish finally fulfilled. So he's saying here as the last message, you know, Divine Feminine, I need you to relax. Everything is going to work out just fine. You know, this is the Ten of Cups here. He wants to have complete abundance and love in this twin flame union. This is for the collective that I'm channeling for here. So I'm going to get one last love message before I go. This is so beautiful. Wow. Wow. Really getting marriage strongly here. Really getting, you know, wanting to make love. Really getting, you know, wanting to spend time. You know, that nurturing feeling of being together. That love that goes beyond love. I wish we could be together right now. I'm struggling to find the right words to say to you. He doesn't have enough words. For some Divine Masculines, they say, I've been bleeding in your silence. So when, you know, when you're not there with them, they really miss you. I don't care how hard being together is. Nothing is worse than being apart. And last of all, I'm addicted to the way I feel when I'm thinking about you. Whoa. I think I might just put this reading is just off the charts. I think that's what I might call it. Off the charts. It's just so beautiful. So yeah, he's come out of Mercury retrograde. He's learned a lot of things. He's got rid of people, places and things that no longer serve him. He's working hard to get to Divine Feminine in the physical reality. He's got plans. He's making plans. He's realizing that, you know, this love is the love of a lifetime and worth working towards. It's a very loving energy, and I hope that you can all feel it through these messages today, Divine Feminine, because this particular collective of Divine Masculines are really, really, really sure that you're the one. So I'll leave it there, and I'll see you for my next video. Thank you for being patient with me. I've been off for a few weeks. I had some stuff I had to deal with. So Thank you for being here, and I'll see you in my next video. I wish you love, peace, and light. Bye, everyone. Bye.